So what's the connection between the climate crisis and the cost of living crisis? Well, if you're experiencing the cost of living crisis, what your experience amounts to is the failure to be able to access enough resources to live a decent quality of life. And the resources we're talking about at the moment are mainly energy, but also access to food. And I guess the connection here with the climate crisis is that under the climate crisis, we expect those kinds of shortages to happen more often and to affect more people. So this is a rather sort of negative way of starting making the link between these two crises. Having said that, there is a positive story in here as well, because there are opportunities to address costs of living and climate with the same kinds of policies. So any policies that are about reducing consumption but not affecting people's quality of life or positively affecting people's quality of life can be really good for both of these things. Imagine if you insulate a home, what you're doing is you're making a situation where the homeowners don't have to pay as much for energy, so that affects their cost of living, but also that they don't emit as much carbon, so that affects the climate crisis. Having said these things, it's also really important that we understand the cost of living and climate change together in the sort of broader planning that we're doing towards a net zero transition. So we need to make sure that those people that are affected by cost of living problems are also involved in planning for those futures, because right now they don't have enough. And so if the future holds even more challenges for those people, they must be involved in thinking about how we can solve their cost of living problems at the same time as the climate problems.